Now, the great mission to change the world will start. With Julia in his mind, Titicaco gathered Zaga, Zanna and Boli and shares his plan with them. Zanna immediately gathers email addresses to the presidents of the 500 largest companies in the world, as Boli and Zaga writes the sales pitch. Once-in-a-lifetime offer. Blueprint of a gyrocraft for sale. We are offering a revolution within the transportation industry. Julia's ship is capable of traveling the world in minutes. It's a gyrocraft. It travels silently and smoothly, with almost no loss of energy through its simple use of the gravitational forces of the universe. We understand that you might not believe the content of this letter, but truth shall set you free from your disbeliefs. If you want to buy the blueprint for the gyrocraft, you will need to pay 1 billion euros by 1300 hours tomorrow to this account. 23rd of July, 2011, Copacabana, Lago Titicaca, the Knights of the Golden Trumpet. Titi has learned how to manipulate the energy flows in his brain and accelerate his mathematical counting skills, as well as any other skill controlled by the brain. Titi calls it self-obtained directable autism. He programs a Gyrocraft Steering App and sets the magnetic steering forces to be maneuverable with an iPhone. It is time to set the plan in motion. Boli presses send on the Negroponte computer and 500 emails are sent. Carlucci reacts immediately, as he has been waiting for this moment several lifetimes, to find the blueprint of a gyrocraft. Immediately he orders maximum alert to all armed forces around the world, claiming an alien threat to Earth. Zanna and Titi sets the coordinates to the Buddhist monastery in Tamboche, Nepal. As they take off, Titi says to himself, "Only the mind sets limits, therefore there are no limits." Upon their arrival, Zanna's Buddhist monk friends love to maneuver the gyrocraft to the top of Mount Everest. A quick farewell, and moments later, the gyrocraft is spotted above the Giza pyramids in Cairo. Seconds later, armed troops from several countries are shooting at the gyrocraft. Titicaco reacts immediately to this not entirely unexpected threat by setting the coordinates to the Louvre in Paris, where thousands of tourists point their cameras to the sky within seconds, until Zanna proposes a tour to the Asakusa Cannon Temple in Tokyo, the Pyramid of Kukulkan in Mexico, and the UN building in New York. After an hour of spinning the earth, Zanna and Titi go back to LP, La Paz, and hide in the clouds, as previous gyrocraft pilots have done many centuries before. Titicaco surfs all major news channels and newspapers online. The plan works perfectly. A huge number of video clips and footage of the gyrocraft have been published everywhere. Executing the last part of the plan, Zanna flies in low and drops off Titicaco 1 kilometer from the children's village in Copacabana. When Titi arrives, he notices none of his closest friends are there. A green, uniformed man with stars and stripes on his chest approaches Titi out on the schoolyard and says, "We understand you have developed a gyrocraft. We want the blueprints for it, as well as the gyrocraft prototype." "And why do you want it? To destroy it? To win meaningless wars? Or to travel to other planets?" "Maybe for all those reasons, but it makes no difference to you. If you want to see your friends alive, you will hand us the blueprints and the gyrocraft prototype right now," says the man. Titicaco is well prepared for this unpleasant situation. Having studied Sun Tzu's The Art of War, he looks at the clock on the iPhone and answers, "Release my friends within 120 seconds, and I will stop the gyrocraft as well as the blueprint from self-destructing at 1300 hours, as I programmed it to do." Zanna acts according to plan and cruises with the gyrocraft over the schoolyard at exactly 12:59 and lands visibly 400 meters from the school. The green-clad man nods to his underlings, and Boli and Zaga were released. Titicaco says he will now transfer the blueprint to the preferred email address. He logs into his bank account and finds that no fewer than 200 companies have paid for the blueprint. He asks the general for his email address, enters it, and presses the send button. Off goes the blueprint to the general and to all the 200 companies that have taken up the offer. The deal is accomplished. The soldiers are running towards the gyrocraft prototype. Titicaco clicks his steering app and sends the gyrocraft 10 meters up in the air, just to keep the soldiers busy until they're all at a safe distance from these tyrants. The general is busy reading the blueprint and admiring the description of the friction-free environment of floating carbon ice surrounding the rotating golden ring. That and the detailed description of the only continuous power supply that can be supported through music, regular sunbeams, or just by pedaling it like a bicycle in order to support the electromagnetic steering forces surrounding the gyrocraft.